his life in a wheelchair, using hip-high leg braces and a cane when he needed to stand and make a speech. Children, however, are more likely to get polio than adults are. It is a highly contagious disease, and in 1949, there were over 42,000 cases reported in the United States.
There's only one case diagnosed that year in Austin, Minnesota.
A 12-year-old girl, Peg Kehret, me.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Yankees crush Dodgers 4-1 in the World Series.
Finally, 7th grade. We've been waiting our whole lives to be old enough to have our own class vote for homecoming parade.
This man must be dreaming.
Oh, that's smart.
Our parade was going to be so dreamy this year. Our theme is to die for.
I know, picture. Palm trees, hula dancers, surfboards.
Gee, Johnny, this is the closest thing to a palm tree. Palm tree would be up here in Minnesota.
Fine, we'll have to do.
Our float's going to be the best one ever. It's going to be enormous. I bet we can fit the whole 7th grade on it.
My mom told me to use this for our float.
All right. Maybe we can fill it with sand so it looks more like a tropical paradise on wheels.
Okay, youngsters, line up. I hope you all practice our song to kick off the homecoming celebration. Can I hear C?
C.
Can I hear D?
D. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
Hey, what are you doing?
I don't know. I guess my leg just fell asleep.
You make me happy when skies are gray.
Peg, are you sure you're okay?
Yes. I just feel a little lightheaded.
You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Hey, fainted!
Mother, I don't want to miss the homecoming parade. I'll be okay. Hey, you're burning up. Your temperature is 102 degrees. Honey, I'm pretty sure you must miss that homecoming parade.
Don't worry, sis. I'll pay attention to everything that you miss. We know how much you were looking forward to that parade, but there will be another parade.
But Dad!
Here comes the doctor now. Good evening, Mr. Scholes. Good evening, doctor. What do we have here? Blue paper, blue envelope. Tisk, terrible pattern. Let me just have a look. Your temperature is 102. Hey, can you sit up a bit? It's unusual to not get any reaction. I'm afraid this might be more serious than I thought. We need to get her to a hospital and do a spinal tap right away. Art, go grab your sister's coat. Hurry!
Polio. She'd have to go to a special hospital for polio patients.
Polio? Panic shot through Peg. She had seen Life magazine pictures of polio patients in wheelchairs wearing heavy iron leg braces. Everyone was afraid of polio. Later that morning, Peg walked into the isolation ward of a small hospital in Minneapolis and went to bed in her private room.
No one was allowed in except the doctors and nurses, and who wore masks. I fell asleep. When I woke up, I was paralyzed.
Move your right hand.
I can't.
Try and move your fingers.
I'm trying. It's not working.
Hold your arm in the air when I let go.
Try and lift your leg.
I really am trying.
Intercostal expansion is full.
What does that mean?
It means the muscles that expand your rib cage when you breathe are weak. Diagnosis is acute anterior poliomyelitis. Patient is paralyzed from the neck down.
We'll try and keep you comfortable.
Can I see my parents?
I'm sorry, but you're in isolation. No visitors are allowed on this floor. Do not risk spreading this disease. Although as that even more silly patients.
For 2 days, my fever stayed at 102, and it became increasingly difficult to breathe. Mostly, I slept, waking often because of muscle spasms or because my back and neck ached so badly. 3 days passed. I was so scared.
The patient may need a respirator.
We need to transport her to the University Hospital where they can treat her properly.
What's happening? Will someone tell me what's going on?
There's more than one kind of polio. One is spinal polio. It's the most common type and causes paralysis in the patient's arms and legs.
So that's what I have?
Yes, but you also have respiratory polio, which causes trouble in breathing.
So I have 2 kinds of polio?
Prepare the patient for a move to University Hospital.
This news was bad news. It meant Peg was so sick she needed a hospital. She could not sit up. She could not move her arms or legs. It was hard to breathe and she was burning with fever. She not only had polio, she had 2 kinds of polio.
At the hospital, Peg arrived at University Hospital. That afternoon, a new doctor stood beside her bed.
Hey, I'm afraid I have some bad news. There was actually a 3rd kind of polio, bullfrog polio. It is the worst kind and is very rare. It impairs the patient's ability to talk and swallow.
Are you saying I have that one too?
Yes, Peg, I'm afraid you have 3 kinds of polio.
The year she got polio, she got all 3 kinds. It was really horrible to be paralyzed.
Days and nights blurred together. Peg's parents came in wearing hospital gowns, gloves, and masks. As they stood beside her bed, she saw fear in their eyes. She was glad to have them, though they could only stay a few minutes. She still had fever and ached all over.
We're going to put you in an oxygen tent. This will keep you breathing on your own. If not, we'll have to put you in an iron lung.
Iron lung? Peg had seen pictures of people in iron lungs. The tube-shaped machine completely enclosed the patient's body to help them breathe. Only the head stuck out. As Peg imagined her future in an iron lung, tears filled her eyes. I remember back to her carefree days before she had polio.
Those days seem so long ago.
We need to get you ship shape now. Hey, drink some of this water. You're not my only patient, you know.
I can't. It just makes me choke.
What am I going to do with you?
8 days went by. Peg felt awful. The was like having a bad case of the flu that never ended. Her only relief was when her parents came to visit.
Peg, you need something to build up your strength. If you could have anything in the whole wide world, what would it be?
Yeah, come on, Peg. Remember when you and I used to wrestle down those ice, used to have contests if we could wrestle down the most ice 7-ups? I was getting the biggest brain freeze.
Well, if I could have anything, I guess it would be a chocolate milkshake. A chocolate milkshake it is.
Excuse me, can't you read the sign? It says no milk allowed. Milkshakes are absolutely forbidden. Peg could choke. I will not be responsible for this sort of nonsense.
Look, you don't need to be responsible. If something doesn't change, we could lose our little girl.
Mother, Father, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. My head's not so foggy.
Well, I guess you got lucky.
That milkshake seems to do the trick. Let's all have one.
Drank a milkshake. It tasted so fine. Her head was less foggy. I think I'll have mine.
In fact, Peg improved so much, the hospital gave her a new roommate, an 8-year-old boy named Tommy who had just gotten out of an iron lung.
Hi-yo, Silver! Hello there. My name is Tommy, but you can call me the Lone Ranger. And guess what? I just got out of my iron lung. Oh my goodness, how horrible. What? You don't like the Lone Ranger? No, I love that radio program. It's just, I'm so sorry you were in an iron lung machine. It's okay. Before this, I couldn't breathe, hardly at all. Now I can breathe in and out, talk up the storm, lock up bad guys, and ride around with my best friend, Tonto. Lock up bad guys? Well, okay, maybe not really, but in my mind, I am the Lone Ranger.
Roommate was Tommy. He was really kind. He was the Lone Ranger inside of his mind.
Well, hey Tommy, Ranger, I have a radio. Something better shoot it on and we can listen to the Lone Ranger radio program. Boy.
Okay, you insist. This is all foolish nonsense.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome once again to the thrilling adventures of the Lone Ranger. We will be sitting at the edge of your seat as we bring you another daring episode, starring that phantom figure of the Western States, the Lone Ranger and his faithful companion, Tonto.
Something is wrong because my lights, but it's in the sky where the invisible keeps justice in this lawless land. It is here with my best friend Tonto that I can defend the honor of many, protect the innocent, and see the beauty of the land.
Yes, Lone Ranger, you do not forget me, your faithful guide. I know this soulless land like the back of my hand. It was here I was raised, and here I choose to protect the frail, to uphold the law, and to salvage the unsalvageable.
Yes, these two heroic souls were always on the run. We ventured to follow them in their exciting exploits.
Excuse me, announcement. Could we please get on with it?
Very well.
Come on, Silver boy, we're on the hard ground with us. Hi-yo, Silver away!
We must go if we go past. A man named Dr. Rockford is a kid's robbing a stagecoach.
Yes, Tonto, we must find this doctor and bring him to justice, if that is the case.
Eagle Pass was a narrow cut between two sheer walls of solid rock. It was a sturdy path. Intel.
Ah!
Lone Ranger, look out!
That was a close one, Tonto. It's a good thing my horse Silver and your horse Scout are excellent jumpers.
Yes, Lone Ranger, it is only with a good horse can you accomplish so much.
Just over the pass, Dr. Frank Rockford, whose wife Matilda and their daughter Sally are trying to farm land.
Sorry, Matilda. I don't have much love for the farmers. Not many people will believe this disguise.
Well, maybe trying to farm land with a kidney dish and a stethoscope isn't helping.
Yes, Matilda? Think you're right. Think that I had to drag you and little Sally all the way out here in the middle of nowhere just because I was accused of crime I didn't commit.
Why, here comes Sally now. Sally, where have you been?
I'm dropping tumbleweed over on the barn. Mom, Pop, I found a chicken. Can I keep him for a pet? Oh, please, Sally. I might just need to use your chicken for...
No, Frank, don't say it.
I was just going to say use it for my flowers.
Just then they heard the sound of rollicking whinnies and the sound of thundering hoofbeats. Yes, folks, the Lone Ranger and Tonto have come to save the day!
Oh, Frank, it's mouth blocked.
No, Matilda, they can throw me over. I heard of this there masked man. Have you heard of me, Tonto? No, sorry, I haven't. This man, the Lone Ranger, will help clear my name.
Oh, Daddy, I hope so.
You must be Dr. Rockford. I'm trying to decide whether to arrest you or clear your name.
Oh, please, sir, Frank and Sally are all I've got.
Well, Mom, actually, a chicken there, too.
Stay tuned tomorrow and get all your questions answered. Will Dr. Rockford's name be cleared? Will Sally's chicken plow the field? And will Tonto ever get his own radio show?
You have been listening to
The Lone Ranger!
Good morning. It's Dr. Rockford! No, sorry to disappoint you. My name's not Dr. Rockford. I'm Dr. Beavis. Sounds like somebody's been listening to Lone Ranger radio program.
Are you sure you aren't him? Well, if you're resty if you are. You better watch who you're messing with. These pajamas are just a disguise. Underneath, you would see that I am the Lone Ranger. Yes, and I'm his faithful Indian companion, Tonto. Together we are daring and resourceful. Hi-yo, Silver!
How are you two champions of justice doing today?
Not so good.
Why not?
Well, it's been like forever since I've had my toenails painted.
Tell you what. I'll make it do. I'll paint your toenails for you as long as you promise to come back and walk with us someday. How's that?
Super duper. Say, would you like to hear a knock on Joe?
Why, yes, it's just how we hear one.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Wendy.
Wendy. Wendy who?
Wendy, toenails are painted. Be patient gets well.
Having Tommy and Dr. Beavis there really cheered Peg up. But there is still one treatment Peg just despised.
Tommy and Peg nicknamed the nurse Miss Crab because of her crabby personality. She made Peg with boiling hot packs of water, painful exercises, and was constantly telling Peg she wasn't working hard enough. When Peg had to work with her, she called it her torture time. Watch out, Tonto. I think you hear Miss Crab coming. I'm coming. Oh no, already? I think she's going to snap my leg right off.
I heard that.
Ah!
Stop that. You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm only trying to help. Don't be such a troublemaker. Now, bend that leg higher.
Ah! This is even worse than the hot packs. Why do you torture me so?
You're acting like a big thing instead of an almost teenager. Don't hear your friend Tommy groaning over there.
Not Tommy, the Lone Ranger.
Well, Mr. Lone Ranger, why don't you help your friend Tonto here shape up?
Listen, Tonto, just imagine you are riding along the desert, being chased by a band of outlaws. The wind is at your back, and as you fly away to freedom, imagine it's a bunch of crab outlaws chasing you.
Bunch of crabs. What an imagination.
My mom seems great to have an imagination. Peg, want to hear the song she always sings to me? I'd love to. Would you like to swing on a star, carry moonbeams so miniature, and be better off than you are? Or would you rather be a fish? A fish won't do anything to swim in a brook. He can't write his name or read a book. To fool all the people is his only thought. Though he's slippery, he still gets Ballard, and I hope you stay here and as pleasant as you can possibly be. These are your new roommates. Dorothy. Hi. Shirley. Hello. Renee. Nice to meet you, Peg. And Alex. So, where were you before this? Oh, I was at University Hospital. Oh, hey, me too. On my 14th birthday, I suddenly became paralyzed from the neck down. It was horrible. Now that I'm learning to walk, you see braces on my legs. That's so great. I hope I can get there eventually.
I'm learning to walk with braces too. As soon as I'm strong enough, my mom says she'll take me to Neptune's Daughter, the latest Esther Williams movie. I love her. Who are your favorite movie stars? I just adore Betty Davis, Judy Garland, Mickey Rooney, Clark Gable, Gene Autry.
Oh, Renee, I'm sure I'll be sure. I'd be happy if I could manage to stay in my wheelchair for more than a half hour. Is that difficult for you? Well, it's just that when I was born, my arms didn't bend very far. This polio's only made it worse. I thought that problems my legs don't hurt. That's how I learned about Renee her dreams of movie stars. Cheers me up a bit. Would you all be quiet already? I'm tired of living in a room full of chatterboxes.
Don't take it personally. Alex has been here 10 years. Imagine how you would feel if you were stuck here that long. His parents didn't want him anymore. Now he's a ward of the state.
That's awful. None of us here ground as much. My folks are on the farm. Everyone has to work there. I can't go back until I'm all the way better. God has been working on them.
It's different for Alex. I mean, at least our families want us. His have completely abandoned him. No wonder he's so angry.
The only thing that seems to cheer him up is singing late at night when he thinks fall asleep.
He sings?
Oh yes, he has a great voice. It's just he keeps it to himself. We've all tried to bring him out of the shell, but to no use. Time for physical therapy!
Jeepers! My roommate Tommy and I called it torture time at the other hospital. Tommy really was tortured though. He had to spend his time in the iron lung.
So did I in this world.
Yep, me too. It was almost as bad as when Abbott and Costello met Frankenstein on the big screen.
Peggy never thought of herself as a privileged child. Her dad sold meat for the Hormel company and her mom was a homemaker. Hers was just a middle-class family.
Now she saw how lucky she was. Not only to have parents and a brother who loved her, but to have parents who cared for her as well.
Peg decided then and there that she would do anything and everything the new physical therapist asked her for, even if she turned out to be another Miss Crab. Well, here I go, back to the dreaded torture time.
Good morning, Peg. I'll be doing your physical therapy.
Miss Ballard?
Yes, I'm here to help you get better. Can you show me some of your exercises?
Like that?
That's good. You're doing great.
Miss Ballard was super positive. She always encouraged Peg to do one more stretch, but in the kindest way.
Let's see if you can move around in a wheelchair by yourself.
I'm going to name my iron horse to remind me of Tommy. Hi-yo, Silver, away! Here comes Tonto, the brave and fearless friend of the Lone Ranger. I wonder if I can make this thing do a wheelie. I can't look.
They kept doing wheelies around the ward, which made Miss Ballard cringe every time. That Sunday, Peg's parents and brother Art arrived for a visit.
Well, hello, dears. We have heard so much about you. Have you met Peg's brother, Art?
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Art. I hope you don't mind, but we've done a little something interesting here to find out what we can use as a surprise for each of you.
I can't believe it went through.
First, Shirley, we heard you were a big fan of marshmallows.
Marshmallows? I haven't had a marshmallow in 7 months. Why, this is top notch.
And Renee, we heard you love movie stars, so here's a pretty magazine. You'll see all of your favorites there.
Why, there's Vivian Lee from Gone with the Wind. Sensational.
And Dorothy, one of the nurses mentioned that you were a literature.
Why, thank you, Art.
And Alex, here's the book of Woody Guthrie's greatest song hits. We sure hope you like it, and we're so glad to finally meet you.
Oh, we know some of those songs. Hit it, gang.
This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
have potato chips. Think you want to look at your amazing big brother? No way, I'm keeping it. Potato chips will be a fine change from all the water, broth, and jelly we have to eat around here, right, Rubies?
You said it, I agree.
Don't you want to know what I brought you?
Oh, Art, what did you bring me?
Only the most fabulous gift ever. The old stuffy from Rome, Mr. Fluffles.
Art, you're the best brother ever.
Don't I know?
Days rattled on. Patients fell into a routine. Stretches in the morning and practice in the wheelchair.
Miss Ballard added hot baths and massages to Peg's daily routine, which helped her muscles relax.
Then Peg found herself in an occupational therapy room, a very, very, very strange activity. So, you want me to pick these marbles up with my toes? One at a time? Really? Yes. Really? No. I mean, really? Yes, really. Just pop strengthen your feet and ankles. Really? Peg! This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever had to do. Shouldn't take too long. There's only 75 marbles. What happens when I'm done picking them up? Why, then you pick them back up again and put them back in the container. This was hard work. Peg needed all these activities to get her body strong if she ever wanted to learn to walk again. Do you make every patient do this? Every patient who needs it. It's absolutely ridiculous. 2 down, only 73 more to go. So hard. How do you do it? Three, now only 72 more. That's enough for today. If I ever have to see another marble again, why, I'll crush it into a million pieces. Why do they make marbles anyway? They're absolutely pointless. I mean, they're literally pointless. How did you even come up with that? Don't ever make me do that again.
Surprise! Happy birthday, Peg!
Congratulations, sis. You're officially a teenager. We got your favorite chocolate cake. Make a wish and blow out the candle.
Peg wished with all her heart to be able to walk again. That's great, honey. You got some on film. Who wants to hand it up for the camera?
Get my goofy face, my snorting face.
Get my movie star face.
Get me. I bet you didn't film me.
Guess we'll have to see about that. That night, the gang was so tired, most of them shut their eyes right away. Though exhausted, they couldn't fall asleep.
Suddenly, Peg heard Alex singing softly to himself.
I got a mule and her name is Sal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. She's a good old wrecker and a good old pal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal.
Hey, Alex, where'd you learn that song? That's one of my favorites. When I was just a little girl, my dad would sing it to me whenever I was sad. It always seemed to cheer me up when he sang it.
Me too. My daddy worked in the shipyard. That song is about the only thing I remember of him. He died when I was little and my mom remarried. But I knew that he didn't want me when I came down with polio. That's why I ended up here.
Hey, Alex, did you know when we was born in a big family? Now I feel like I have 3 new sisters and a new brother living here. Can I sing that song with you?
We've had some barges in our day, filled with lumber, coal, and hay. And we know every inch of the way, from Albany to Buffalo. Love Bridge, just back down. Love Bridge, just we're coming to a town, and you always know your neighbor, and you always know your pal. Whoever navigated on the Erie Canal.
Hey, everyone, who has the midnight munchies?
I do.
Leave me over some of those potato chips.
Hey, don't forget me.
Me too. What about you, Alex? Do you want some?
Nah, not really. What kind of? Oh, I can fork them.
They sing one of their favorite songs, and Peg passed around the chips.
Love Bridge, everybody down.
They grew closer, sharing their dreams for the future.
One day I'm going to get to Hollywood and see all those movie stars in person.
If I could go anywhere, I'd travel to Hawaii and learn to do the hula. What's the hula? It's a traditional Hawaiian dance where the dancers wear grass skirts and sway their hips in time to the music. Our 7th grade float was going to be about Hawaii. I had hoped there'd be hula dancers on the float.
I've never heard of the hula. Are you making that up?
No, not at all. Here, I'll show you.
And swung their legs over the side of the wheelchair, put both arms off to one side, and tried to sway her hips back and forth.
Instantly, she fell to the floor.
Miss Ballard! Miss Ballard!
Peg, what in the world are you doing? You gave me such a fright.
It's not her fault, Miss Ballard. She was trying to show Alex what a hula dance looks like.
I guess I'm not quite ready for hula dancing.
Well, you better not. What would I write my report? Girl breaks leg while trying to do the hula? I tell you, Peg, you're too much of a daredevil for your own good. Seriously, though, don't push your leg. Remember, small steps.
The next day, Peg was given a new assignment, to play the accordion. Peg was so frustrated that it was difficult to even press the button.
This is not only torturing me, but everyone else around me who has to hear it. She's got a point.
Peg told her parents how awful it was.
No child should be forced to play this horrendous instrument. When I play, it sounds like 10 alley cats screeching all at once. Wish I could throw this accordion out the window.
No, it can't be that bad. Here, let me do it, child. There goes another one.
See, I told you. Only when you play, it sounds like 20 alley cats screeching all at once.
I'll keep practicing, and before you know it, I'll perform a concert for you. A week later, Father came back, prepared to give the girls a concert. Okay, kids, prepare to be dazzled for the most elegant, most beautiful performance you've ever heard.
Where are my earplugs? He's going to shatter the windows with that terrible racket.
Dad, how do you become a mime instead?
Here comes trouble. My eardrums are gonna burst.
1, 2, 3, here I go.
Your father's been practicing all week. Try to show how you can improve yourself with a little bit of determination. After that, Peg quit complaining about the accordion. I was more determined than ever to learn to walk with it.
Hey, I have a surprise for you. You've ordered some walking sticks. I think you're ready to use them for support while walking.
Are you sure I'm ready for these?
Peg, you can do it. Just remember, take small steps and pretty soon you can hang it. Heel toe, small steps.
Peg kept practicing.
Heel toe, small steps.
Heel toe, small steps. Heel toe, small steps. Heel toe, small steps.
Peg's leg grew stronger. Her confidence improved every day. Finally, the day came when Peg would be able to go home.
Peg, you've improved so much. Tomorrow you get to go home.
Home? Peg couldn't believe the state connection to be here. That night she gathered with her roommates and all the doctors and nurses who had helped her out.
I'll never forget you and our friendship. Don't forget, I'm coming to visit you this summer.
And you'll still be pen pals forever. We'll never forget you, Peg. I'll think of you every time we sing our songs.
And I'll think of you every time I see someone doing the hula dance.
The next day, as Peg walked out of the rehabilitation center, everyone was there to wave goodbye.
You leave the Pennsylvania station, now go to the floor. Read magazines, then you go some more. The dinner and the diner, nothing can be finer. Then you have an lemonade from Carolina. When you hear you listen, go 8 to the bar. Then you know the Tennessee's not very far. Shop it all the golden, down, keep it golden. Boom, boom, shopping, do whatever you are.
Heel toe, small steps. Heel toe, small steps. Heel toe, small steps.
Okay, that's the best surprise I could ever get.
Is Tommy here? Can I see him?
I'm sorry, Kate. Tommy's gone. So Peg was so glad to be back home, she still had a lot of work to do.
Each morning, she did her stretches, practiced walking, and studied all